Hi guys, thanks for getting your social policy assignments in. I'll get back to you with those as soon as I can in the next couple weeks. So this week we'll be focusing on leadership for social justice, and although we're still at the beginning of the semester, for a lot of you guys this is the last semester of your BSW program. So the question is, what will you do with the knowledge and skills you gained in this program? And as they often say, knowledge is power. So how will you use your power to create positive change and engage in leadership for social justice? This week in our discussion, I want you all to really examine what we're doing as leaders to advance social justice. Think about what leadership means to you in the first place, what makes you a strong leader in your mind, and what are leadership skills and qualities that you're bringing to the table. How are you going to embrace ongoing learning opportunities after graduation that allow you to stay on top of new research and skills relevant to career? Although I have been in some leadership positions, I have to say that for me, leadership is often a collaborative process. It's a matter of really linking with people and finding ways to be supportive of them and working side by side with them. And often, leadership can come without formal authority. So, it's really about moving and mobilizing people into action, whether or not you're in an official leadership capacity. So, of course, social justice and creating positive change are embedded in the mission of the social work profession. As social workers, we have responsibility to advance human rights and social and economic justice. And it's our goal to genuinely strengthen the individuals and the communities that we serve. This responsibility can be challenging at times, as Garthwaite highlights in the chapter for this week, because social and economic justices are, by definition, embedded in existing institutional arrangements and social policies. Many political, economic, and cultural forces are at work to maintain unjust conditions. So over the past couple of weeks, we really looked at issues of social justice and their relation to macro-level work and policies, creating a more just or unjust society. This week, we're going to consider social justice on an organizational and personal level. As Garthwaite also notes, the concept of client is a human invention or a social construct that has arisen out of our cultural views and presumptions about who is in need of help, who is powerless to help himself or herself, and who is qualified to help another person. She reminds us to be aware of power dynamics and be willing to think critically and view our agencies, the systems we work in, and our own practices through a social justice lens in order to ensure that we're not creating unnecessary barriers in the name of convenience. Within this framework, it's important that clients' voices are heard and help lead your work. We often talk about clients being the experts in their lives, and therefore their voice needs to be included. So this week, I'd like you to read the article, The Sense of an Ending, on how one nursing home treats clients with dementia in a more effective and humane manner. This article stood out to me because one could argue that social justice is not always about passing major legislation and moving societal paradigms. Sometimes it's simply treating all humans we come across with dignity and respect. Please also watch the TED Talk about social justice leadership and living systems, then post to the discussion forum. Thanks, guys.